What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode of Madden 20 here as we're getting close to finish off this series here with the face of the franchise, Khalil Kelley, QB1, as we're back here today and getting ready for this big, huge AFC Championship game between the Cleveland Browns and the, of course, Miami Dolphins. Of course, these two teams met back up about 2 seasons ago. I think it was season 1 of this series, where we met the Browns in a AFC matchup, and that matchup, of course, was a start of a ride there that we had that season, where we ended up moving on to the Super Bowl in our own home, and of course win our first of 2 Super Bowl titles. So we're back here today. As you see there, 13-3 there. They finished the season there. Of course, Beck, OBJ still there. Myles Garrett, of course, still a threat there on the defensive side of the ball. We'll see what he can do here today as you take a look at his stats there. Of course, Denzel Ward, vet, a third-year experienced guy there. Of course, one of the defensive guys there, one of the CBs that we definitely got to avoid and watch out for when it comes to the passing game here. And of course, Greeley Williams says right there his name, Greed, as we got to watch out also for him in the passing game there. So we got a tough task for us there, especially in the secondary, avoiding those 2 corners. And of course, we don't have the best offensive line. If you've been following this series from the very beginning, we just have not brought in a good offensive line that can protect us. And of course, taking on Garrett is going to be a task all of itself. So if we take a look here, we did defeat the Colts there in the last episode, 28-25 in a very close game. Chiefs go ahead and the Bears go ahead and defeat the Dallas Cowboys 28-10. Browns, of course, who we're going to be meeting in this game, defeat the Chargers there in their game. And of course, the Saints will go ahead and roll on and defeat the Seahawks there in Seattle. So there you see the 2 championship games, NFC Championship, of course, being played between the Bears and the Saints there in New Orleans, and we'll see how that fares. Now, if we take a look here and look at Baker Mayfield and the matchup that we had against them earlier this season, actually, there you see the numbers here. I think this is actually from the AFC, or the game they had with the Chargers there. And of course, they won that game 31-8 there in Los Angeles. And of course, Mayfield having a rushing touchdown for 2 carries for 7 yards there. We'll take a look at some of the receiving numbers there. Callaway, 3 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown there from him. OBJ, there you see, 3 catches, 45 yards, but nothing in the touchdown receiving slot there. And of course, take a look at the defensive there. Wilson, he had a tackle for loss and a sack there on 7 tackles. And Demarius Randall, 5 tackles and 2 interceptions in the game. So he had a nice game last week against the Chargers, and probably looking forward to having another one there. Of course, Garrett did not have, he had 1 tackle for loss with 3 tackles, but did not have any sacks or fumble recoveries or forced fumbles or anything like that in the game. So if we can have a game like that, and or at least offensively can have a game like that, protecting us, making sure Garrett does not get a hold of our QB, we should be in fine shape. So Cleveland actually get the ball first, and we got some pretty good field position here, as we'll see. Or actually, no, we got a good return there, I should say. They're already in their side of the field. Now on their own now on their 14-yard line. Hand this one off to Mack. Mack's going to run this one here, break a tackle, and he'll finally get wrapped up inside the 5. They'll stop him at the 4-yard line. So again, if you guys don't know about this series, of course, we started this back when Madden 20 started, and kind of been playing off and on. This is our 3rd season or 4th season, something like that. And of course, we are going to bring Kelley on to Madden 22, but we're gonna recreate him, and of course, going to put him in a draft. We're going to put him in a draft class and see where he gets drafted at. And of course, that's we'll decide where he's going to continue on his career here in the NFL. So we take a look And see there that Mack will, of course, be stopped there. Coming out, trying to come around that edge there. And a nice defensive stop there from the Browns on that one. As we just cannot get ourselves into the end zone. And hopefully we can try to get some kind of points here. So now we go to 2nd and goal coming up here. Still in the same drive. Ball in the back on the 9-yard line here. Kelley dropping back here deep in the pocket. Throws one up the middle. And that's going to be caught. No, it's going to be incomplete there. As we'll go now to a 3rd and goal here. So last chance now really here to put something in the end zone. Of course, it's going to be by the way of the pass. Kelley's going to drop back here, go off to the corner there. Throws this one up there to Kenny Stills. Stills had it, but gets hit at the last minute. As Ward and Kenny Stills are just jabberjawing there. And not happy about that at all. Let's take a look here. He had it, and then goes and then just, drops it. And good hit there. You just kind of tip your hat there. As Ward made a nice play. And making the stop there on Kenny Stills, avoiding for us getting 7 points on board. We do get 3 points as Cleveland gets their own touchdown here for themselves as they lead this one 7-3. And we have the ball on their own 24-yard line there after we get a 1-yard loss there on that carry from Mack. So now 2nd and 11 coming up here for Kelley. And like I said, I've already recreated Kelley in this for Madden 22. And we'll just got to see where he's going to be drafted at. And see where he's going to be drafted at. I pretty much put him in the same position slot that he would be in, like he was in this draft. I think he was drafted 1st round, 23rd pick. His attributes are the same attributes he had when the year he was drafted. I had to go back and look at some older footage of his attributes there to kind of figure out what I was going to do for him and that. So that's how we're going to recreate him. Oh, a nasty hit there. So Myles Garrett gets a hold of the QB there. His first sack in the ball game as we go to a 3rd and 6 on the play. Ball on our own 41-yard line. Kelley now has to try to make something of this one here. Kelley got to throw this one quickly as he gets trampled there by Myles Garrett, but this time gets the play pulled off and gets the 1st down. A great catch there from Kyle Rudolph, who has been very helpful for us in those situations there, getting that 1st down. We're going now to a 1st and 10 here. We flip the field here. Ball now on the Browns 44 as we start the 2nd quarter. It's now 2nd and 6 after the big run. Let's see if we can continue this drive. Hopefully this time we can try to get it into the end zone. As we'll see a nice play there from Mack. And oh no, Mack is grabbing his backside there. Looks like his, I don't know, his hip or something might be out of place or something, dislocated or something. But hopefully it's not going to be serious. But we'll have Ballers come out, Ballers now I should say, come out. And we'll see what he can do here on this 1st and 10 here after the big run there from Mack. Hopefully Mack will be able to come back in this ball game. Kelley here is going to take a deep pass here. He's going to throw this one up there, and that's going to be picked off. And that's going to be an interception there from Greedy Williams. Gets the interception, gets the ball back for the Cleveland Browns. As that's going to be now placed on their own 20-yard line on that touchback. As take a look here. This was kind of a 50-50 ball. As, well, never mind. No, it was not. It was clearly a Browns ball. As looks like Fuller was out of bounds for whatever reason. So, if he would have came back and caught that, he'd have been an illegal touching. As he came out of bounds and, of course, went back in. See a nice slant pass there to our guy. As Stills makes a nice catch down that play. Browns aren't able to do anything with that turnover there with points, so they still have a 4-point lead here as Kelley's going to run this one instead, and Kelley's going to run around the defenders here. He's going to get all the way down to the 40, make that to the inside the 40 there of the Cleveland Browns to make a nice 23-yard carry there for himself to help out his ball club here. As we'll see the replay here. Nice hustle there from Kelley as he's able to get down the field and make the play. So we'll see here what we can do now with the ball on the 39-yard line here. Kelley dropping back here. That one gets thrown up on that slant pass, but it's going to be just short as we see illegal procedure or illegal man down the field, and that is going to be on us, and that is going to be the ball on the 44-yard line now after that penalty. So Myles Garrett, of course, the Browns are happy to see that play now being pushed back. 1st and 15 coming up for Kelley. Kelley has a deep pocket here. Kelley got to get rid of it, but he cannot. And he's going to be thrown down by Richardson. That is Sheldon Richardson on the sack. Now 2nd and 24 coming up for Kelley and the Dolphins. Kelley throws this one up there. That's going to go to Kenny Stills as he comes down with it. Nice catch. And a great job for the first down. 29 yards now, receiving yards now for Kelley as he has Stills has 2 catches for 29 yards. Kelley's going to drop the football. He's trying to run this one out, and this is going to be a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by the Browns as Myles Garrett gets another shot at the QB. And this is what I was talking about, guys. We cannot let Myles Garrett penetrate this Dolphins offensive line. Of course, really any team, to be quite honest, could, especially in this series, can get a hold of it and get inside that Dolphins offense there. As the Dolphins offense, just not protecting the quarterback too well. And, of course, Kelley not thinking too much about the clock in his head that he has to have when he has that football there, especially against this tough defensive line. So now ball on the 22-yard line. Still no score here. Same score as before as we see a 7-3 ball game. Kelley's going to slide there as he gets inside the he slides at his own 37 for the first down. As the Dolphins right now as a team have about 60 yards rushing here today. And that is something I think they may have to go back to here. As, of course, Mack has been back for a while now here for a couple plays. We'll see a sack there. Nice play there. And, again, Myles Garrett gets a sack. Brings down the QB. His 2nd sack in the ball game. He is fired up and ready to go. As, again, he finds a way to get past the defensive line or offensive line. Kelley now has a pocket here. Good pocket there for himself. That's going to be caught and be thrown up there. And that will be, I believe, that'll be Kyle Rudolph. As the man got a 30-yard reception on that big first down for the Dolphins. And that, of course, will help move the chains there for them as they do a great job there. Look at that. Look at that. Just toughness right there. As he goes up, knows he has a better shot here than the defender. Kind of uses the defender as a patty coming down there and holds on to the football. So now 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line in Browns territory. Kelley throwing this one, zipping that one right in there to, of course, no other than Kenny Stills on the reception. Or, excuse me, Albert Wilson there. Excuse me, not Kenny Stills. Albert Wilson makes a nice catch there. Great throw there from him, and he's able to get inside the 20 now of the Browns, who currently lead this one 7-3 here as we're getting closer to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Ball to the 20-yard line here. We'll see drop back from Kelley. Kelley making a quick pass there, but the ball will be dropped. And it looks like that was intended to Kenny Stills. Stills having a tough time here today with his catches as he's just been drilled left and right and kind of been a couple plays there. He's kind of been left out to dry there by a QB, but I don't think Kelley meant to do that or hasn't been meaning to do that to him in this game. 3rd and 10 coming up now with the ball on the Browns 20-yard line. See Kelley drops back in the pocket here, scrambles around here, realizes he doesn't have anybody there, takes off, and he's going to get inside the 10. As he's going to slide there on the 10, and he's just going to be an inch shy of getting the first down. And of course, they'll be forced to punt or kick a field goal. Excuse me. It's now 7-6 here with just 15 seconds left here in the quarter. And then Kelley makes a nice throw there to Fuller, gets him out of bounds there for a 23-yard reception. Still have all 3 timeouts left. Browns only have 1 left. Ball on the 45-yard line here inside on the Browns 45-yard line. Kelley drops back here deep in the pocket, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and it miraculously comes down with it. And the Dolphins better hopefully call a timeout. Yes, they did. They do call a timeout And that's going to hopefully get them in field goal range here, as they do kick another field goal there for another 3 points, making it 9-7. So we'll see the ball here, handoff now from Kelley to Mack. And that'll be a short carry there, as Mack has now 25 yards on the day on the ground. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Hand this one off there to Mack again, and Mack's going to get wrapped up. Nice job there for the defensive line, grabbing hold of him and avoiding getting that first down. 3rd and 4 coming up. Ball on their own 31-yard line. As you see, Kelley drops back here in the pocket, throws one up there. That's going to be a great catch there. Kenny Stills up the middle, and a nice catch and a nice job there to convert for the first down and keep those chains moving. That's his 3rd catch now here that he's had, even though he's had many multiple footballs thrown at him today. That's only his 3rd so far here in his first in this first half, the second half. Ball on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kelley. Hand this one off there to Mack, and Mack, of course, will get stock, as he will not be able to get the Mack attack there. And that will be that'll just be a short, or just lose a yard there on that play. So now 2nd and 11 coming up here for Kelley. So he drops back in the pocket here, looks around here, looking down the field, looks up the middle there, throws off to his halfback and gets a nice catch. That is Mack on the catch. And that should be enough there for the first down, as Mack gets his first catch of the day coming out of the backfield. Ball near midfield here, 1st and 10 here. Browns are trailing by 2 as we take a 2-point lead here going into the half. We'll see a catch there. That's going to be caught, but does he come down with it? And he does. Nice job there from Fuller as he comes up with that catch there. I wasn't for sure if he actually held on to it, but they say he did. Nice job there from Fuller. Been waiting to see him do that here in this game, as we'll see now. 1st and 10 coming up here, ball on the 27-yard line. And this one off to Mack coming out of the backfield. Mack trying to break off a tackle there, but cannot. And he'll be dropped down at the 25. So 2-yard carry there on that play. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the Browns 25-yard line here. Hand this one off to Mack. Mack fills a great run on the outside. He should have actually stayed inside. He had a better chance of getting in the end zone, but he makes a nice play nonetheless. And now he's going to be placed at the 13-yard line on that play. 1st and 10 coming up here after the big run, nice run there from Mack. It's Kelley's going to drop back here, trying to get this one in the end zone. That one's going to be up, and it's going to be batted away there. Thank goodness that did not go the other way in a pick 6. That was very scary there on that play. 2nd and 10 coming up here. The ball on the 13-yard line. Under 6 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Kelley here hands this one off there to Mack. Mack's going to run this one. He's going to have a man pull him down finally at the 4. Makes a nice run there as they make a stop. Now 3rd and inches here. Browns really need to play some tough defense here if they want to stop us from getting in the end zone. So far, they've done that here today, as we've kicked 3 field goals to take the lead here. Ball on the 4-yard line. Play clock down to 11. Kelley throws it up there. That's going to go to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph. And that is going to be a touchdown for the Dolphins. As the Dolphins get on the board here, at least in the interception or in the touchdown persuasion here, as Rudolph gets the catch, and that'll be the first touchdown of the day. Nice job there as Kelley and his team finally getting a touchdown here on the board. Put another crooked letter here, or crooked number, I should say. And now taking this lead here. We'll see what this Browns offense can do if they can try to answer back here. But we did a great job getting down the field. So it's 16-7 now here, as the Browns could not do nothing. Actually, they turn over the ball here, as the ball on their own 32-yard line. Throwing this one up there. That's going to be a pass there. That's going to be a great run. That's going to get pushed out there at the 42, as that is going to be Albert Wilson there on another great catch there, as Wilson showing off what he can do here. Take a look at the replay. Nice run, nice cut there, making up the field, and then just getting pushed out of bounds. Knowing that's all the yardage he can get, he's going to take it, knowing he has the first down. Great run there from him. And there you see Baker Mayfield. Looks like he's almost sick to his stomach here for this game there. Sorry, Baker. Go down to a 1st and 10 after the big play. And, Kelley's going to be brought down by no other than Myles Garrett. He should be happy about this one, especially Baker Mayfield, as he sees his fellow quarterback here getting taken down by this man for the 3rd time now here today. And all 3 of these plays have been been taking him down for at least 10 yards or more. In this one, this time he forced for a 9-yard loss there. Sacking the QB, and now Kelley's going to have to figure out a way to get that yardage back and, of course, get back on track here as he was on this drive. So 2nd and 19 coming up here, and that'll be the end of the third quarter as we go on now to the fourth. So we'll flop the field here, and we'll see now going on the other side of here. Now 2nd and 19 coming up. Man in motion there for the Dolphins as Kelley's going to scramble out to the right-hand side, looks down the field, goes up, throws this one there, and that's going to be an incomplete pass, I believe. Yes, it is. I believe it was intended there for Fuller. So set 3rd and 19 out coming up here as Kelley drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there. That is going to be Fuller as he gets a great catch up the middle, gets there to the 30. And that, oh no, it's going to be Wilson again. Excuse me. I get those guys, I don't know why I'm getting these guys confused for. But nonetheless, Wilson up the middle there. I thought it was Fuller there going up the middle. But no, it's Wilson who goes up the middle, makes a nice catch. And of course, there you see they were trying to strip the football away from him. I believe there was more there on that play. Trying to do that. But Wilson able to hold on to it. So 1st and 10 here as we get to the 30-yard line of the Browns, and we'll see Kelley throwing this one here. Deep ball there, almost caught there off the tip for an interception there for the Browns. Thank goodness he could not get to that one. 2nd and 10 coming up as we see Kelley here. Now drops back here, sees that defender there coming after him, and then realizes he has to take off and run, and does so there. And he does not want to get sacked again. 33 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. 16-7 here in this one here in Miami. Kelley here drops back deep in the pocket there, throwing this one up there. That's going to be batted away. I think if anything, Kelley should have ran that one in himself, and he would definitely have the first down, but Cut Fuller, there you see there, could not do anything there on the catch as he has a man wrapped all around him on that one. Did a great job there. I believe that is Williams on that play, yeah. Does a great job there just getting that ball out of his hands and making a great defensive stop. Just got to tip your hat to him on that play. So somehow we get the ball back pretty quickly here now on the 12-yard line. As the Browns apparently made another snafu here. Kelley's going to run this one in there. He's going to get in there. That's going to be a touchdown for the Browns. As the Browns, or excuse me, not Browns, jeez. Thinking about my Browns franchise there. For the Dolphins. The Dolphins get on the board here again. Touchdown Dolphins. As we'll see Kelley here runs this one in there for a touchdown. So now they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Let's see if the Dolphins can get this one here. I do apologize. I just got done playing or recording some Browns franchise here as of late. So I do apologize. I meant to say Dolphins, not Browns. But we'll see the 2-point conversion is good for the Dolphins. And they take, again, they continue just stacking onto this lead here. 24-7 with less than 8 minutes left here in the game. Can the Browns get back in this one here? They were doing so well there in the first half with the defense. Now it's kind of, now that defense is starting to weakening here. So they do score a touchdown for themselves. They're only down by 10 now, 24-14. Less than 6 minutes left here in this one. Ball on our own 26-yard line. Hand this one off to Mack, and this is what we need to be doing right now. But no, not that. We don't need to be dropping the football. He'll fumble it, and the defense will recover it there. And if they get this, if they take this turnover and turn to points, and especially if they get 7, they're only going to be with a field goal of us. But we'll see if the Browns will cough up the football themselves here, as they've been doing that pretty much on their offensive side there. You see Mayfield, 2 interceptions here already in today's game. Over 250 yards in the game. So they're unable to do anything with that turnover on points. So still a 10-point game. Play clock running down to 5 here. We'll see if they'll keep this on the ground and give Mack another shot here, and they will. As they're not going to run away from this running game here. They're going to try to keep it alive here to keep that clock moving and try to win this ball game. 2nd and 2 coming up. We'll see what Kelley's going to do here, if he's going to run this ball himself or he's going to flick it to somebody real quick, but there you see a nice pass as he go ahead and gives the ball back to Mack once again for converting for the first down. 1st and 10 coming up here. Hand this one off from Kelley to Mack, and Mack again runs this one there for a big run there. As there's now 4 minutes left here, as he's got 78 yards now for 18 carries here in today's ball game. And there you see the Browns wondering what can they do here, but we'll go ahead and take a timeout here. I believe this is to be a call timeout by the Dolphins. So 3:26 left here. Dolphins, I guess, want to take their time here and just kind of figure out something here. But we'll see a handoff now there to Mack again, and Mack will get there. And that'll be another, no gain there on that play. So now 2nd and 10 now coming up here. Less than 3 minutes now here in this ball game. Ball on the 31-yard line of the Browns. As Miami here, you see, nice stiff arm there. Keeps going, but then we fumble the football. Mack, what is going on? We don't need you to be doing that. That's the 2nd fumble now here in this game. We'll see now if this is going to be the turn of the tide here in this one. If the Browns are able to come back here in this another chance for them now to get back in this ball game and try to score here off this turnover and make this turnover into some points. And you see there, Mack just got to keep the football close to him, but there you see he just sticks it out some and he gets it fumbled, and they get the ball back. Baker Mayfield, there you see his numbers there, having a really tough day here, but we'll go ahead and see some sim here. And we'll see what's going to happen here. If they're going to go down the field here and maybe try to score. Or if we... Excuse me. We'll see if we get the ball back ourselves. But there you see the Browns trying to make a march here. Yeah, of course, for whatever reason, using Nick Chubb, of all people. Then you see Chubb now going out of the game there. So that's not what you want to see. Of course, that's not what they want to see there for themselves. As Duke Johnson again run the ball on the ground here. And I don't understand why they keep running the ball on the ground. They need to be passing here if they want to try to get back in this one. But apparently that's not going to be the case. And the Browns will go ahead and lose this one. I don't understand the logic there from the CPU on doing that. But yeah, well, whatever. We'll take the win. Yeah, this so far, I haven't seen the CPU do that in the new Madden game, but I'm sure if you know how EA is sometimes. Don't like to fix some things that are still broken. But nonetheless, there we do pick up the win there. We win this one by 10, 24-14. So we will see who will be playing here coming up here in just a bit. In that big game they like to call the Super Bowl, and we'll see who that is here, as one of us is both of course we got our ticket punch there. We're the AFC champions now, going to Tampa, and we'll see who we'll be playing here in 2 weeks time, as Mack and Kelley and the rest of the crew for the Dolphins will move on and go for their 3rd straight Super Bowl trophy. Final score 24-14 is your final. Excuse me. As I'm trying to get rid of this nasty cough. Jeez, I do apologize to you headphone users out there. But yeah, I've been trying to get rid of this cough here, but at the same time trying to get videos out for you guys. As you're currently probably on break right now. Or some of you guys are probably going back to school. Some of you, maybe not all of you, or if you are, have a chance off because of work, or because the global bastard that's still ravaging the world, especially here. I know around here where I live at, they're having some a lot of hospitals are getting jam-packed with people getting COVID. Not a cool thing. I know I got both my shots, and of course my booster. My booster I just got recently here, just about 2 weeks ago. So, but yeah, anyway, let's get back to this. Final score 24-14. As for Kelley, 15 of 23, 261, a touchdown, interception, and 5 sacks on him in that game. There you see his rushing, 68 yards, 5 carries, 1 touchdown. Kyle Rudolph was, of course, the only touchdown we had in the game. 5 catches for 90 yards. Albert Wilson, 4 catches for 75 yards in the game. Take a look at defensive numbers there. McMillan, 10 tackles in the ball game there for us. Nice job, as he had one of the interceptions there off of Mayfield, and so did Darby, as he had one of the 2 interceptions there off of Mayfield. And of course, you see some of the other numbers there for some other players. This was a not so good. I mean, it wasn't a great game, but it was a good game that we were able to fight our way back. We got into the end zone. We did what we had to do, and of course, run the football there. And I don't know, I understand why Mac is just, doing so horribly, getting that ball stripped from him. That is not like him. We cannot be having them do that once we get to the Super Bowl there. We need him to be on right on top. We need him be like he was against the Patriots a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple episodes ago, when he was just tearing it up on the field in the running game there. But there you see some of the numbers there for the Browns. You guys can pause the video, check those out, and look at those. But for the most part here, we're glad. We're going to be moving on now, and we're going to got an opportunity here now to get our 3rd Super Bowl ring here in this series with the Miami Dolphins. Who would ever think Miami Dolphins going, not to mention back-to-back seasons, so far undefeated, but going now for their 3rd Super Bowl championship. Who would have ever thought that? But there you see the Super Bowl game. It's going to be in Tampa, and it's going to be against, there you see, the New Orleans Saints. Oh, this is going to be a good one here. I don't think we played the Saints yet here in this series, but nonetheless, this should be a good game. Of course, Pro Bowl, we'll take a look at that. We'll look at the rosters there. We'll show you guys who is going to be on the rosters. But of course, the big game, the big enchilada, the game that everybody in the world is going to be watching, and that will be the Super Bowl. Who will take home that Vince Lombardi trophy there as NFL champions? Well, we're about to find out next episode, in episode 67, and we'll see who's going to take home that trophy as we go on down to Raymond James Stadium to take on the Saints for Super Bowl. That should be a good one. I cannot wait to play that one. Yeah, there you guys. It's going to be a good one. Honestly, I can't. I'm telling you now, I've already played it already. It's a good game. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll see if Kelly can bring another championship to the Dolphins. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode of the face of the franchise, QB1 with Khalil Kelley here on Madden 20, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, as we're starting to grow a community there over there. And of course, got more people following on Twitch or Twitter there too. But again, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting the channel from last year and now going to 2022 here, and hopefully more great things will come for all of us here on this channel, and of course to the community here in the sports gaming community here on YouTube. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and not to mention stay warm. It is cold out there. I will see you all next time.